Janice R. Love, also known as the First Lady Coach, and welcome to First Lady Coach Moment. How's everybody doing on today? Happy August! It is the first day in August. The first Sunday in August. Hopefully, everybody had a great day at church. I had a good time. And I am out here ready for another First Lady Coach moment. I'm trying some new things tonight, so bear with me, everybody. If you are there, come on in and say hello. Let me know that you are there. And if you happen to watch the replay, please let me know that you watch the replay. All right, the chat box is open. And if you are wanting to join in on the chat box, let me know that you are there. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't know anything about me, I am Dr. Janice R. Love, also known as Lady Coach, and I equip seasoned pastors' wives to have that authentic and harmonious life by having that clarity, the confidence, and the courage to stand on their own platform. All right. So again, if you don't know anything about me, check me out on my website. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube now. I am officially on YouTube. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. So glad to have everybody join me on tonight. Once again, if you don't catch me live, you are always welcome to catch the replay. So tonight, we are going to be talking about the reasons why being authentic is healthier than being nice. Now, as I promised you, I'm going to try some different things tonight. So let's see if this works. Some of the things that I'm getting ready to try to do. All right. Well, I already can see it's not going to work. So skip that. All right. So again, we're going to be talking tonight about the reason why being authentic is healthier than being nice. Now, we are raised, especially those of us who are raised by parents who care about others. We are raised that we are supposed to be nice. You know, girls, sugar and spice and everything nice. You ever heard that? And people convince you that if you are not nice, that's not a good thing, right? So, as we talk about how being authentic is healthier, first of all, we need to talk about what being authentic is. Now, if I had to break down the definition without going into a whole lot of stuff, is being authentic is being exactly who you are, not trying to be somebody you're not trying to be something that somebody else, right? In comparing yourself with others, not being somebody else. It is simply being yourself. It's all about what you do, what you say, the values that you have in your life. It's knowing yourself. When you know who you are, right, you can express yourself in a different way. You can share your emotions because you're not trying to hide anything. And so many times in the lives, especially of those of us who are pastors' wives, we are taught that we are to conceal our emotions, especially if they look like they can be a distraction to the ministry. For instance, for years, I was nervous about showing any emotions in church. Of course, I can show the happy ones. I'm usually smiling, I'm usually happy. But there was a time in my life because I wasn't living from a place of authenticity that I was afraid that people were going to judge my emotions. If I was crying, it was going to be because my husband did something wrong, or that it usually was going to be that, right? We start assuming, something's gone wrong in that family, something's gone wrong in their marriage. So again, there was years where I was not living from a place of authenticity. So again, when you are living in you understand the place where you're coming from. You understand yourself. You know enough about yourself where you can make decisions without having to second guess yourself. You can simply follow your intuition. Anybody been there before where you weren't living from a place of authenticity, and just how much work it was trying to figure out what you needed to be that day, or who you needed to be at that time, when you don't live from a place of authenticity and simply are trying to be nice, just Miss Nicey, then you may not have a place of authenticity. Now, there are plenty of you out there who just might be authentic and nice at the same time. That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful gift to have. But there are times when we make our decisions because we want to be nice rather than being true to who we are. So, for instance, when you are living from a place of authenticity, your life isn't as complicated as if you were simply trying to be nice. We get a lot of requests. People are always asking us to do things, our husbands included, our family, people are always asking us to do things. And if we can make a decision based on our authenticity, right, we are able to easily make the decision rather than having to think about it. And it starts to complicate our lives because we start trying to figure out, okay, if I do this, what's going to happen? But when we're coming from a place of authenticity, it's much simpler to make decisions. So much simpler to make decisions. And life becomes a lot more simpler. And when your life is simpler, that's a whole lot less stress on you. So, number one, your blood pressure's down, right? Because you are living from a place where you don't have to second guess yourself. You don't have to think about what you should do because we can end up shoulding on ourselves by believing that if we should be nice or we should do this being nice, right? So when we live from a place of authenticity and when we make decisions from a place of authenticity, it makes decision making a whole lot easier. For instance, let's do something simple. If I do not like liver and onions, okay, then and somebody invites us to their house for liver and onions, right? And I get there and I try to eat it, I'm going to cause more problems than good, right? Trying to act like or be nice and eat the liver and onions. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't like liver and onions. And I tell my husband all the time, I don't care what you disguise it as. I am simply not going to eat liver and onions. So don't invite me over for liver and onions. But anyway, again, I could be nice, right? And go over and try to do it, but that's something I dislike like to eat it. So why would I want to cause myself stress, right? By saying, oh, well, I'm not hungry, or start making up stuff just trying to be nice. Now, that's a simple example, but so many times we are busy being nice rather than coming from a place of authenticity. All right, I don't know where that liver and onion things came from. That wasn't in my notes, but I had to think of something, right, that could help you identify with this. All right. So, the other thing that can do is it can lead to resentments. Let's say you are asked to do something, and being nice, you decide to go ahead and do it. Let's say it requires a lot of work from you, that you have to spend days and hours trying to prepare for whatever it is that you have been asked to do that you really didn't want to do because it was outside of your realm of the things that you are gifted and blessed to do. But you say yes because you want to be nice. So saying yes sometimes to others is actually saying no to ourselves. So this can lead to frustration and resentment because now you're resenting yourself or angry at yourself for saying yes in the first place when if you were coming from a place of authenticity, you would have said no. So you not only resent yourself for making that decision, saying, I keep doing this to myself. And then you can start beating up on yourself. And then you might also resent the person for asking you in the first place because you were afraid to say no because you were not coming from a place of authenticity. It's so easy to jump out there and do whatever anybody asks of us without realizing perhaps that's not our gift. Perhaps that's not something that God wants us to do, and we go ahead and do it because we're afraid to say no. And this can lead to resentment. So the last thing you want to do is resent yourself, right, for making the decision you made. And then you can ruminate and ruminate over it. I should have said this. I'm not going to do that anymore. Why do I keep doing this? You can simply keep going and frustrating yourself. Anybody ever did that before? Made a decision, went ahead and said, yes, 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 I'll do it. And then after you said yes, you realize it was not your gift. I took a job like that once where the promotion sounded good, the title sounded good, but it was something I did not enjoy doing. And it caused me a lot of hurt and a lot of heartache because I was not coming from a place of authenticity. So when we are making decisions, again, we need to make sure, again, that we are making those decisions from a place of authenticity, from our real self, from our true, authentic self, rather than making them again because somebody else wants us to. Because again, it can lead to resentments. And resentment in itself is not healthy. Resentment causes our immune system to be challenged because it's a stressor. Anytime we are resenting a decision or resenting someone because they asked us to do something or made us do something or voluntold us to do something, then that resentment again can put stress on your psychological well-being and your health. So the last thing you want to do is make yourself sick because you don't know how to say no, because you're not living from a level of who you truly are and what you are gifted and given to do by God. All right. So the last thing is you can save yourself a whole lot of time and challenges by living authentically because it saves you time. First of all, you don't have to backtrack and try to figure out how you were the last time when you interacted with someone. You don't have to think twice about how you respond to things. It can save you a whole lot of time by simply being yourself. It is a lot of work being yourself already, right? But it's a whole lot of work trying to be somebody else or somebody you are not. So you can literally wasting a whole lot of your precious time by trying to do things that you are not gifted to do or that you simply are not equipped to do. And when you live from a place of authenticity, you know yourself. So you know already what your needs are. You know that, for instance, one of the things that for years was a challenge for me because I am I'm actually kind of shy, y'all. You can believe it or not believe it, but I'm pretty much shy. And I am one of those people that I love being around people, but there are times if I'm around a lot of people for an extended amount of time, then I start to lose energy. Not that I don't love people, so don't believe that. I just start to lose energy because I need to have that time alone. So, being a pastor's wife, I'm always around people, right? At church or at different events or even at work, I'm always around people. And so after being around people for a long time, then I need to go and refresh myself before I begin to interact again. Again, that's me, that's how I'm wired, and that's the authentic me. So when I am quiet, if I am just at peace, if someone didn't know me or if I could not explain that to them, they might just simply think that I'm angry about something or that I don't want to be bothered or that I'm just being stuck up, whatever. Whatever people believe about you. You know how people will assign a personality to you even though they don't quite know you, right? So, but if I didn't know this about myself, I would be stressed out saying, "Why am I like this? Why am I tired when after being around a lot of people? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a pastor's wife. Maybe I'm not cut out to do this. Maybe I'm just mean." And I can spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out what's wrong with me if I don't know who I am. All right. So hopefully I have given you some reasons why being authentic is healthier than being nice. But that doesn't mean you can run around not being nice. Okay. So Janice Love did not say that I don't have to be nice. Sure, there is a way to be nice, but when we make decisions, we have to make them from who we are, what we are, and whose we are, rather than simply trying to be a people pleaser and do the things that others want us to do. All right. So that's all I have for this evening. Live from a place of authenticity. Don't just simply spend all your energy trying to be nice, because people are going to judge you regardless. It doesn't matter what you do or say, you can't make everybody happy. So live from a place that makes you happy, and from a place where you're simply being yourself, and then all those things will work out in your favor. People understand because they want to be themselves as well. All right. Anyway, that's all I have for this evening. My little project didn't work, but I'm going to try it next time, you all. So thanks to everybody out. Thank you so much for me on this evening. I am Dr. Janice R. Love, also known as the First Lady Coach, and I equip seasoned pastors' wives to have that authentic and harmonious life by having the clarity, the confidence, and the courage to stand on their own platform. If you don't know anything about me, join me every Sunday night right here at 7 p.m. Central Time for another First Lady Coach moment. Or visit my website at janicerlove.com or thefirstladycoach.com. Have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you next time right here. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.